Right, so friends, welcome back to the Banter Show. As you can see, we're up at the Irish border and there's a protest on here today. You can see a makeshift checkpoint with a soldier included in it, and the road's completely sealed off. But we're going to give you a look about. There's a lot of politicians, a lot of people came here today. Obviously there's going to be no hard border here. That's what the protest is for. And I'm going to give you a look around shortly.
Okay.
Right, sir.
Yo!
One of the reasons why we started this, or personally one of the reasons why I started it, I looked at where this could go. And okay, for us, in the end of our days, a lot of us heading that, but maybe it's not going to be that big a change. The most important people here today are standing right beside me. It is their future, it is their inability to do the things that we've been able to do for the last 20 years that we're talking about and that we're working about and we're fighting towards. Making sure that they can go on their Erasmus programs, making sure that they can go to Dublin to study, or Belfast, making sure they can do all of the things that the Good Friday Agreement brought about for us, and that people in London are really quite prepared to discuss or to countenance making changes to. We heard that only recently. I couldn't believe it when I heard it, but if you all heard it, and it was thrown out there to see what sort of reaction I got, and thankfully you got the reaction that put it back in its box. We never will countenance you making change, or any British government making changes to our Good Friday Agreement. It doesn't belong to you. It was signed by you and the Irish government and lodged in The Hague as a binding agreement, backed up by the European Union, who are still very proud of that achievement and their involvement in it, and we thank them again for that. I'll hand you over to our last speaker for today. As I say, a local man, probably the driving force in a lot of what we do, Damien McGinty. Thank you, Declan. I also want to thank, we have a former Senator Barry White here who's come along today to support the campaign. There's loads of politicians from all the parties. We couldn't do what we're doing without their support and the support of the people of this area. Have to remember and never stop repeating that we, the people in the north, voted Remain by 56%. Flooded with DUP politicians representing and talking on behalf of the people of Northern Ireland. They don't represent us. They don't represent the majority. Symbol of what we're doing here today, local people will tell each other.
So there you go, friends. I'm now surrounded by the army. As you can see, we're surrounded by the army, and the general consensus around here is that there will be no hard border, and that's the general consensus. Now the army have me surrounded, and I don't like the look of these boys. Is there going to be a hard border around here?
No fucking way!
There you go, friends. You heard it live from the Banter Show. No fucking way. There you go, friends. The writing's on the wall. No hard border. Hashtag Riser. Hello.